Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. Happy October to everyone. It is my absolute favorite time of the year. And not only that, but October is my absolute favorite month out of the year. It's not my birthday or anything like that. My birthday is actually in July, and I am not a big fan of the summer, although as I've gotten older, I have found a way to romanticize the summer and the heat and just all those things. But October is when I really come alive. So happy October. Welcome to this week's video. Today, I want to highlight some fragrances in my collection that I am just completely obsessed with for the month of October. They have my undivided attention, and I am excited to be able to wear them, to enjoy them for the month of October. But before we get into that, you guys know how we do things over here. I do want to share with you my fragrance of the day, and y'all, I had to wipe a little dust off of her because it has been a while, but it is none other than Baccarat Rouge 540, the extrait version. When I first got this fragrance, I wore it out. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can show you the small little dent. I've had this fragrance for exactly a year now, and this month made it a year, and decided to pull it out today because I am going to meet some girlfriends for lunch, and I was in the mood for it. So I paired this with the Yummy Body Butter, and I smell like absolute fall magic. Like, it is so good. That almond note in here, that bitter almond note, and that saffron. Oh my gosh, it is divine. And today, pulling it out, it just reminded me of how much I love this fragrance and just how much I enjoy it. So excited to be wearing this today. Of course, I've already sprayed myself with it, but I'm going to top it off again because we overspray over here. But I'm going to top it off again before I get ready to walk out of the door, just to make sure that, you know, everything is there, it stays put, and that this fragrance will last me during the full day. So that is what I'm wearing today. That is the fragrance of the day, is Baccarat Rouge 540, the extrait version. So now moving on to these fragrances, I have 7 fragrances that I want to share with you all that I am just, again, completely obsessed with for the month of October. These fragrances are just really speaking to me. And the first one that I want to share with you is the Greenwich Village from Bond Number 9. This one right here, the opening does give you a little bit of the Baccarat Rouge DNA, but at dry down, they go in completely different directions, 100% completely different directions. I'm getting the cassis in here, the ambroxan for sure. It has that jasmine, that oak moss, and that praline in the base, and it is just an absolute gem. It is a beauty. And I enjoyed this fragrance for the spring. Didn't really reach for it too much during the summer because I was just, you know, busy enjoying some of my cleaner smelling fragrances. But now, since we are in October and the temps are dropping, here in Dallas, we've been running like in the highs, mid 80s. And I think that that is just absolutely perfect weather to pull this one back out and to enjoy it. And yeah, so completely obsessed with this one, and it does bring me so much joy. It makes me happy, and I think that the bottle itself is just really pretty. I love that has like a crocodile type texture finish on the bottle. I think it looks really, really nice. And to me, the fragrance smells the way that the bottle looks in a way. So don't know if that makes sense, but those are the vibes that I'm picking up from this one. But the first one that I do want to enjoy for the month of October is Greenwich Village. And so sticking with the house of Bond Number 9, this one right here, had to grow on me, and it is none other than Chinatown. So I made the mistake of wearing this fragrance in the dead of summer. And so that was my fault. There are some fragrances that you can wear year round. And of course, it's subjective to the person and their scent profile and what they can handle during certain times of the year. But I wore this one during the dead of the summer, and it made me so nauseous. I almost sold this one. So I only tried it that one time during the summer, and it completely turned my stomach. Now, I know that this one right here, this fragrance has been around for quite some time. I want to say at least 20 years, if not longer, and that it does have a cult following, and a lot of people love this fragrance. And I have to say that now that the weather has cooled off, I did give it a test run. One day it was like maybe like 82 degrees, and it was perfect. It was like it was the perfect fall day to really pull this fragrance out and just give it another try. And so it does have lots of notes in it, but this one is so unique because it has the peach blossom, the bergamot, some of that tuberose, you get the gardenia. It also has that gaiac wood in here, as well as cardamom and Virginia cedar. So that's what makes this fragrance so unique, is because it has a lot of florals in here, but then they decided to get sophisticated and add that cardamom. And that, to me, is what really makes it appropriate for the fall. I feel like it's a complete, switch up from a lot of the other ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, boozy type of scents that we reach for in the fall. And now that the weather is appropriate for this fragrance, I am in love. And I have been enjoying it ever since. I just know going forward for me that this fragrance does not resonate. It does not work with my chemistry during the summertime. And so I am ready to just enjoy this one, ready to wear it out, because, it definitely has a place in my collection. And so, yeah, oh my gosh, I am so ready. And I think that it's going to get, as the temperature continues to drop, I think that this fragrance is going to get even better. The cooler it gets outside. And so, yeah, perfect timing. And I'm looking forward to really enjoying this one now. And so that is Chinatown from Bond number 9. And the last one that I want to share from this house, which is not breaking news. If you've been here for a while, you already know how I feel about this fragrance, and that is Chelsea Nights. This right here is bae for me. It is top tier. It is in my top 10 for life. If you have not watched that video yet, make sure you go and check it out. But y'all already knew. Y'all already knew that Chelsea Nights was on the roster, because why wouldn't she be? When she smells as amazing as she does, and she's sexy, sophisticated, she stands on business, she gets attention. Oh my gosh, it is so good. That saffron with that cacao, it has some oud in here. It is just absolute gorgeous. This is just gorgeousness in a bottle. And if you, A, have not smelled this yet, and even more so, B, if you have not bought this one yet, I have no idea what you are waiting on, my love, because this right here has a beautiful gourmand touch to it, but it's not in the way of where it puts you in the mind of food. It's not that type of gourmand, but that cacao gives it that sweet touch, and it just blends so beautifully with all of the other notes in here. And this is one that I am going to be obsessed with for the fall, for the winter. To me, in my opinion, for this girl right here, I wear this one year round, but there is something to be said about the colder months that are approaching, to where I know this one right here is just going to be a stunner. So I love her. Cannot get enough of this one. It is just so good. Y'all cannot see the dent in here, but I'm almost sure that I'm probably like at least right there, because when I first got this fragrance, I was just wearing it down. I literally had to consciously tell myself to stop reaching for this fragrance. Erica, you've got other things in your collection that you need to enjoy and, you know, get your money's worth, because, yeah, but Chelsea Nights will always have a special place in my heart. And so definitely looking forward to, again, just romanticizing this fragrance, loving on it for the month of October. And so moving on, the next fragrance that I do want to talk about that I have here with you all is one that is newer to the collection. And oh my goodness, I've only had this fragrance. This is Burberry Goddess, the Perfume. I've only had this fragrance for maybe right at a month. Look at the dent already. Look at that. And it was filled all the way to the top. All the way to the top. It's intoxicating. Absolutely intoxicating. And this one right here really does pack a punch. Like none of these fragrances I have to spray on a tester strip, because on the nozzle, they are still very, very prevalent. And they are just giving me everything that I need. This one right here is the latest release from this, the latest flanker that has been released in this line. And this one has the raspberry, the lavender, the vanilla, the suede, and it is absolutely divine. The raspberry, I don't pick up on a whole lot. What really stands out about this fragrance is definitely that suede and that vanilla and that the leather component in here. Although this one is a designer fragrance, I promise y'all, this one, the way that it wears like it is a niche fragrance. That's how good this one is. And talk about the longevity and just the overall aroma of this fragrance. Oh my gosh, it is to die for. And I don't know if I've shared this with you before or not, but I don't like lavender. I don't care for lavender in my fragrances. And so I was really taking a chance on blind buying this one. But when the lavender is more so in the background and it does not take front and center, it's tolerable. I can rock with that. Oh, this one right here is so good, y'all. I absolutely love this perfume. It is an automatic, immediate yes for me. I will definitely be repurchasing this one. It is just dynamite. And for the fall, if you want to set it off for the fall, I highly recommend that you add this one to your collection. It is a banger of a fragrance. And I think that it is priced reasonably. Like, I cannot get enough of this fragrance. And so that is Burberry Goddess, the Perfume. All right, so moving right along, here's another one that I have just, that has just stolen my heart. And this is Bonbon from the House of Beau. Oh, the top is kind of hard to get off of these fragrances. And sometimes I'm afraid that it's going to pull off the nozzle here, but it's been hanging strong. So quality is there for sure. But this one, oh, I immediately smell that lychee in here. Lychee, however you want to pronounce it, that saffron. Oh, I get a little bit of that aged cognac, that ambergris. Ooh, and that bergamot caramel in here. It's not a full-on gourmand fragrance, but it does have remnants of being just a slight bit of gourmand touch to it. It is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And I think this bottle is so beautiful too. Y'all, this is not going to be enough juice for me. I really do hate that I did not get the larger bottle that it comes in. I believe it's like a 75 ml, but we all know that Black Friday sales are right around the corner. So do not be surprised if you all see this in the bigger bottle in a future video, because I don't want to be without this scent. And plus, when they're having a really good sale like that, like, why not pick up your loves if you want backups? I'm the backup queen. I believe in, I'm a bit of a hoarder, just a little bit, but like in the best way possible, because I don't think, not saying that they're going to discontinue this one anytime soon, but companies have just been known for, you know, at any rate, I just want to make sure that it is in my stash at all times and that I am able to enjoy this one and be able to reach for it, and that is on standby when I am ready, because I'm telling you, I am going to run through this one. Like, I have already put what I would consider to be a pretty nice dent in here. And yeah, this is not going to be enough. They also sent over a sample of Espiritu. I think that's how you pronounce it. I was not a big fan of that one. So that is not going to be a purchase for me. I don't think that it is full bottle worthy in my opinion, but it was nice to be able to try some other fragrances from the house. One that is on my list to try and sample is Casablanca. I feel like I have several clean scents, like I'm really good as far as clean scents go, but people have talked about that one so much, and it's kind of living rent-free in my head. So I think I may get a sample of that one soon. So, but I love this one. I think that it's going to be perfect for October, and I see what everyone was talking about, and I am so happy to have it in my collection, and that is Bonbon. So pretty. The name, I like the name of it as well. So let's see, I have two left here. The other one that I want to share with you all, which this is actually going to be my fragrance tomorrow. I am going with a friend to a haunted house, and we're going to grab a bite to eat before then, but I am going to be wearing this one. I've already decided, y'all, on my fragrance of the day for tomorrow, but that is Vanilla Leather from BDK. Again, y'all know how I feel about this one. Y'all know that this one does have a absolute special place in my heart, and I can just drown myself in this fragrance. That violet leaf, that vanilla, like the components of this fragrance is perfect. It is perfection in a bottle. And I don't know how anyone that enjoys a good vanilla along with that, along with a nice leather suede note, I don't see how you cannot enjoy this fragrance. I just don't. I have not seen a lot of people say that they don't like this fragrance. But it is an absolute love for me. Obsession is the right word, because she has a place in my collection. She will always be there. You guys already know that I already have a backup bottle of this fragrance because the love is real. The obsession is real. I have got to have this one. And it's another fragrance that I literally had to tell myself to stop wearing. Like, I just love all of my perfumes for the most part. Most of my perfumes in my arsenal are loves, and I absolutely love that for me, right? Because I get to enjoy them. They make me so happy. And how is an outfit complete without having on a fragrance? Like, make that make sense. But needless to say, Vanilla Leather is definitely going to have some showtime, because I cannot wait to wear it tomorrow, especially with the outfit that I have planned. I felt like this was the perfect one to be able to complement it. And so, yeah, I absolutely adore this scent. So that is Vanilla Leather from BDK. And the last fragrance that I have to share with my fragrance friends is also a vanilla-based fragrance, and it is quite new to my collection, but nonetheless, it is from the House of Guerlain, and this is Shalimar L'Essence. And honey, I absolutely played myself when I got this little baby bottle. Like, what was I thinking? It was a blind buy, so I just wanted to make sure that the love was there, and it absolutely is. When I smell this fragrance, I definitely get that bergamot. It has patchouli in here, but it's not a patchouli that doesn't play well with the other scent notes, but it's there, you smell it, and it's done really, really well in this fragrance. It also has vetiver, vanilla, tonka bean, musk, that sandalwood, leather, incense. Like this right here, it is everything. This right here, this vanilla, and the way that it wears, it puts me in the mind of, do y'all remember back in the day, the show, the series Dynasty? All of the women on Dynasty, they wore Shalimar. They wore Shalimar. This right here is a rich lady, a woman that is well put together, that is heavy on big business. Like, this is elegance. It is timeless. It is classic. It is one that a woman needs always in her collection. Like, if you don't have this one, it is so good. It is so good. It is very, very reasonably priced. I have several of Guerlain fragrances. As a matter of fact, I am about to film my Guerlain ranking video. So be sure to check that out once that is dropped. But this one, this could easily have been in the Arts Material line. That is that's the line that I more so gravitate the most when it comes to Guerlain. This could have easily had a place in that collection. So I am just so happy that they have created, or decided, because this is a flanker from the Shalimar line, but that they have made it affordable for those that don't want to spend, exorbitant amounts on fragrances. I'm just so happy that this is affordable and it's readily available, but this could have easily been in one of their top lines for sure. But that is my thoughts on Shalimar. If you have not smelled it, please do, because she's everything. And I get all the notes here as well, but this is a predominantly vanilla-based type of fragrance. So those are all of the fragrances that I have a heavy obsession on for the month of October. Let me know what you all are going to be rocking out with. What is calling your name for the month of October, if I can talk. What are you really gravitating towards for this month? Let me know down in the comment section. Talk to me, baby, because I talk back. I love having conversation with you all in the comment section. If you like my vibe, and if you are also a fragrance lover like myself, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love, love, love for you to join the fragrance family. So until next time, everyone, take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.